Today in this demonstration, we will see how Shoreline APM is leveraging predictive and generative AI technology for equipment health monitoring in the oil and gas, manufacturing, and the pharma industry. As a user, I can access the Shoreline APM platform. We can configure different dashboards as you can see depending on your requirement. The machine health dashboard gives a summary of how my assets are doing, how many are healthy, how many are critical, and what kinds of alarms do I have and so on. This powertrain view gives the details of all the assets that we are monitoring. Let's look at the cold Siltherm pump that is used in the pharma industry. In this one view, you get to see all the necessary details about this powertrain. On the left side, you will see the sensors deployed, their battery health, etc. On the right, you can scroll through all the images associated with this equipment that show how the sensor is deployed. This information is collected at the time of sensor installation. Below that, we get a quick view of the vibration, temperature, and audio trends coming from all those sensors. Next to that, we have a summary of alarms associated with this asset. You can expand the view and you will be directed to the detailed alarms page. On this tab, we can see all the alarms associated with the assets as high or critical. With the click of a mouse, you can see additional information about the diagnostics and the recommended actions. Subject matter experts can provide additional notes for the field personnel to take corrective action. Field personnel in turn can take pictures and add comments based on their physical machine inspection here in the notes section that you can access by clicking this writing pad icon. All these notes are logged for future references and become a part of the AI/ML model. In case your vibration analyst wants to do a deep dive and do causal analytics, you can access the vibration analytics tools right from this page, which gives you a seamless experience. This page you can visualize the various trends by looking at the peak, RMS, and peak-to-peak values. In this waterfall 3D model for a cold Siltherm pump, you can see a frequency spectrum. This allows you to see how frequency changes with time, and that allows to predict the changes in the machine's behavior. Vibration analysts also use orbit plots for deeper analysis, like this one for the multi-stage pump from the oil and gas industry. So far, we have seen the versatile and comprehensive cloud platform offered by Shoreline. We also saw the alarms generated by the advanced AI/ML powered physics models. Now imagine being able to access all this information by simply conversing with this platform through a virtual assistant that uses AWS Bedrock powered generative AI. Let's start by asking, show me the machine health summary. This is the same dashboard we saw on the cloud portal indicating healthy and critical assets. Now let's look at the powertrains being monitored. Here we have the extruder powertrain from the manufacturing industry, cold Siltherm pump from the pharma industry, and the natural gas compressor from the oil and gas industry. As an example, we will deep dive into the extruder powertrain health. We begin by asking which assets are under extruder line 8 powertrain. We can see that we are monitoring a motor and a gearbox on this line. Next, we will find out if there is any alarm for this motor. You will see all the alarms and their details in this response. If you click at any one of the alarms, you will be able to go to the alarms detail page where you can find the notes related to this alarm or do causal analytics using the vibration analysis tools we saw earlier. With this example, we just demonstrated that we are using the guardrails and the best practices offered by AWS Bedrock to ensure that the accuracy and authenticity of the data is not compromised at any time, which is a fundamental requirement when it comes to using GenAI tech. So far, we have looked at structured data being queried by the bot. Now let's use this to fetch records on your S3 bucket or in your CMMS system. The GenAI virtual assistant has looked at all your reports, data within your CMMS systems and responded with very specific repair history for this asset. If analysts are going to be using the GenAI bot, they can directly look at vibration trends as well. You can also ask about alarms related to a specific anomaly, say imbalance. You can click any of these alarms and see the details as we saw previously. You can ask productivity related queries, for example, what is the average time to repair for alarms of a type, say excess vibration, or list the alarms fixed in the last 6 months. We can also look for equipment manuals stored inside your S3 or CMMS. We can also monitor sensor health using the bot. Today we saw while Shoreline has a very comprehensive and versatile predictive maintenance platform, the GenAI virtual assistant makes it very easy for users to access that information for their day-to-day maintenance activity, not only from within the platform but beyond that. This bot is available within the Shoreline app on iPhone and Android as well. Thank you.